The weather is overcast, the wind is cold, and the waves hitting the ocean are a sign of approaching bad weather. Ernesto, who was supposed to go deep fishing, didn't go and decided to go fishing on the beach. Another fisherman was with him. The other one said, "Goodbye, friends. I'll go ahead of you. It's better if you go home. You won't catch any fish either in this bad weather." "All right, go first. I am hoping I can catch a fish." After an hour, the other fisherman went home, leaving Ernesto alone, still determined to catch a fish. He was thinking about his wife and their newly born child. If he can catch even two is enough. To have it with rice and vegetables. It didn't take long for him to catch a fish, and it was quite big, so he put his belongings away and was about to go home, when two men approached him and were trying to take his fish. He begged them to leave the fish with him, because that was the only food he and his wife had for the day. But there were people who is really black as hell. They beat up Ernesto and took the fish and his fishing equipment. The drunken men had not yet caught up when they finished beating Ernesto. They threw his unconscious body into the sea. On the other hand, the woman couldn't help but worry about her husband. It is anxious and has a bad feeling. Few more hours passed, but Ernesto hasn't come back home yet. Juanita, who is thinking to go search for her husband, but she also knows she can't leave her child alone. So she decided to carry the child with her. The weather is very bad, it's raining heavily, and the wind is very strong. But this doesn't stop her to take a risk. She was hopping to reach the brother-in-law home without any accident. When she finally reached the house, her brother-in-law was shocked. "Oh, Juanita, what's bring you here? Why are you out with the child in this bad weather?" Juanita, who is about to cry. "Arnold, I am so worried. Your brother, he didn't come home." "Okay, now stop worrying, sit down and have a hot drink. You must be very cold. Is not good for you. Think about your child." "I go search my brother." The youngest brother, who heard the conversation, offered to come along. When they reach the seashore, they keep shouting Ernesto's name, but there's no answer. In the other hand, the unconscious body of poor Ernesto is floating away. The weather is really bad, the sky is dank. Heavy lightning is approaching the sea. It was difficult for them to continue to search for Ernesto. While walking not far away, they noticed things scattered. They all walked toward it. Arnold picked up the slipper and recognized it belongs to his brother. The most worrying thing is, it has a fresh blood on it. They continue calling Ernesto, shouting, but there's no Ernesto. At this time, nothing else they can do but go home first. When they reach home, they saw Juanita waiting. When she saw them, she stood up right away. Her eyes is red. They see her face whiting. When she noticed that Ernesto wasn't with them, her voice trembling, asking Arnold if they found his brother. Arnold shake his head, caused Juanita to collapse. In the meantime, the brother decided to go Barangay Hall to get help for search Ernesto. Barangay Capitan called the police, reporting the suspicious going on. The other hand, in the ocean, Ernesto, unconscious body still floating, when suddenly pulled, and it was taken to the bottom of the sea. The mermaid carefully pushed the body of Ernesto into her room. She was staring at him. She bring back the past memories. The man in front of her was her life savior. She remembered how Ernesto risked his life to save her. It was full moon, the most beautiful night. In the sea, many mermaids are swimming over the sea. They are mesmerized by the beauty of humankind nature. Some are sitting in the stone. From far away, they can see the different light and heard different sound. They are dreaming of being close to human, but is just a dream. They know it won't happen. It was one of the happiest night in the mermaid world, because not only it was full moon, is also the birthday of her sister. When suddenly out of the blown, the explosion appeared. It was trimly scary. Everyone was in panic. They all, right away, swim back below. She realized that everyone is back below, except her sister. On panic, she went back up without telling anyone. Suddenly, something explode right in front of her. She floated unconscious and can't move. Not far away, Ernesto is watching the other fisherman doing unaporate. At the moment, he saw something floating. Curious, he slowly moved nearby. When he saw a woman, he jumped to help, but he realized is not a human but a mermaid. He panicked. "I'm in trouble," he said to himself. He carried the mermaid up to his boat, very afraid of the other fishermen will see the mermaid. Ernesto, in his kind heart, no turning back now. He can't just leave the mermaid and lose her life. He decides to help her. He's doing his best to stop the bleeding in the mermaid wound when the mermaid regain herself. She thanked Ernesto of saving her before she jumped back to the sea. She removed the memory of that event. The mermaid starring Ernesto. It's time to repay him, she said to herself. In just one wave of her stick, the wound of Ernesto instantly healed. 5 hours have passed under the sea, but in human world is already 5 days. Since Ernesto is messing, the people who harm him is already in prison. The poor Juanita have already given up of finding her husband. Stood up, carry her baby, went to the sea. She was walking so sad with tears in her eyes, but unknown to her, two mermaid is watching her after them, confirming that the woman is Ernesto wife. They right away went back below and reported to the queen. The queen, hearing the words, immediately decided to bring back Ernesto to the land. Ernesto, who have no knowledge of what happening around him, was deeply asleep. The queen, before sending back Ernesto to the land, decided to granted him 3 wishes, and also she planted a magical fish skin in his neck to help him breathe under the sea. The 2 mermaid who bring back Ernesto to the land is hiding into the big stone, waiting Ernesto to wake up. When they see Ernesto moving and stand up, they immediately swim back bellows. Ernesto open his eyes, look around, realize his is lying down in the ground. He get up, immediately looking for his things, but he couldn't find it. Then he remembered the last event he was attacked with 3 man. My God, those people grab my fish, steal my fishing equipment. Juanita must be very worried by now. I don't know how long I was asleep, the sun is already so shine. Better hurry and go home, he said to himself. When he reached home, he heard many people inside his house. He can hear them talking about him. He knocked after a while, door open. Arnold, who opened the door, was shocked. He think he saw a ghost. Brother, he called excitedly. Are you a ghost or a human? What are you talking about? He answered. You've been messing for 5 days. Everybody was worried about you. We assumed you're gone. Juanita and the other people heard the commotion. They hurry and look, everyone was shocked. Juanita is furious. She hurry and give her husband a hard slap. Then she bursts into tears. Ernesto, who is so confused, he doesn't know what to do to his wife. He hug her, nothing he can tell other than sorry. What can he say? Even he himself can't explain where have he been in the past 5 days. Even Ernesto can't explain. Everyone was happy to see him alive. When everyone have gone home, Ernesto finally feel free to breathe. He feels so energetic, can't even sleep. His looking to his sleeping wife and son. He wishes to find a way to get money and buy new equipment for fishing. Few days pass, slowly things is back to normal, except that he doesn't have a fishing equipment yet. He was in deep thinking when someone knocked on the door. When he opened, a middle-aged man in front of him, handing his hand. I am Mr. Zores. I heard of what happened to you. I think I can help you for the things you need. Follow me, he said. Ernesto, who is so confused, he followed the man. Mr. Zores, standing next to a brand new boat. Come take a look. This is for you, he said. Ernesto can believe of what just heard. He don't know what to say. He couldn't speak from happiness. But why you're doing this? This is too expensive. Like what I said, I heard of what happened to you, so here I am. Ernesto can no longer hold back his tears. Mr. Zores, I don't know how to thank you for this blessing you give. I can't believe it. All right. God bless me. I only spread my blessings. Again, thank you so much, Mr. Zores.